Plus, it was a scary moment this morning as lines to 911 were completely down. And design plans are in the work for the Guma Lighthouse Recovery Center for Women. Hafade, everybody, and good evening, especially if you're streaming us on Facebook, because the Guam Environmental Protection Agency in our top story is in receipt of a final report on results from testing that was conducted last year for the presence of Agent Orange on Guam. Sabrina Salas-Matanani has our top story.
Guam EPA spokesperson Nick Lee sums up the more than 1,600-page final assessment report in one sentence.
We're not able to definitively conclude that the presence of these chlorinated herbicides were used for tactical reasons like Agent Orange.
It was in November of last year tests were conducted in various off-base locations to determine the use of Agent Orange in Guam.
It does talk about trace elements of 2,4-D and 2,4,5-T. Those are chlorinated herbicides that are commonly associated with Agent Orange.
According to Lee, 2,4,5-T was banned in the 80s, while 2,4-D is still in production. The tests were conducted at the request of the governor of Guam in conjunction with Joint Region Marianas, following public concerns related to the use of Agent Orange in Guam.
Like the data suggests, in at least one location from the November 2018 sampling that took place outside the DoD fence line, our U.S. EPA contractor was able to find detections of both 2,4-D and 2,4,5-T in at least one location. This was the Typhoon pipeline tie-in. That was one of 4 areas that was sampled in November of 2018. The other areas included Potts Junction, PD, MTM, and Nimitz Hill.
The results from the Typhoon pipeline area, however, were at non-toxic levels. Lee adds, though, that more results are pending.
As you might recall, there was a 4th sampling done in October of this year, and that was with the assistance of Brian Moyer. Those results are still pending, and we look to have them available for our agency review sometime in the second quarter of FY20.
Moyer founded the Agent Orange Survivors of Guam group. Several veterans have provided sworn affidavits that they sprayed the toxic chemical on Guam 50 years ago. One such veteran is Leroy Foster. He suffered from a myriad of illnesses, all of which he said were traced back to exposure from Agent Orange. For years, Moyer has been fighting to prove the use of the toxin in Guam in an effort for veterans to receive just compensation.
We do understand that there is some type of compensation for herbicide exposure, but when you label it as Agent Orange, there is implication that the herbicides were used in a tactical manner. So that sounds more like something that the VA has to be in discussion with the rest of the veterans who are making those claims.
You can read the final report on our website. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Sabrina Salas-Matanani.
Elsewhere on island, police thought they saw an abandoned car on Sunday, but instead found a couple reclined inside with drugs. Court documents state the driver, Eva Ray Mafnes, appeared nervous, did not have an identification or documentation for the car. Guam's finest searched the car and found baggies containing a crystal-like substance, glass pipes with residue, and syringe and hydrochloride pills. Her passenger, Rafael Kanata, said the drugs were in the car where he was picked up. While they each were arrested and charged with drug possession, Kanata was also charged with theft by receiving. Court documents state the car, which was reported stolen earlier this year, had license plates belonging to another vehicle. Mafnes allegedly said she got the car from a person named Taz the day before. Police asked Mafnes how much she paid for the car. She responded she wanted a lawyer and, quote, "Whatever you find in the vehicle isn't mine." Elsewhere, in the early mornings of also Sunday, police pulled over a speeding Toyota Camry with expired plates, and court documents state that Alvarez Sog, the driver, had an open can of natural ice beer between him and his passenger, young Aichem. Sog also told police he did not have a driver's license or registration for the car. Police searched the vehicle and found a black pouch with a substance testing presumptive positive for meth. Both Aichem and Sog were charged with drug possession, and Sog was also charged with having an open container, resisting arrest, and having expired vehicle registration. Well, if you tried to call the 911 service this morning, the lines, as you've probably found out, were down. The fire department did confirm that 911 wireless and landline services were temporarily unavailable. Residents were told if they had an emergency situation, they were advised to proceed to the nearest fire or police station. Now, GTA, who provides the facility for the emergency line, did acknowledge the outage and restored landline and wireless services about an hour later, about 11 a.m. To business news, Jeju Air has given the gift of new arrivals to our territory, as today the airline launched direct service from Muan, a new gateway from South Korea for the winter season. The service started today and runs through March 7th of next year. In October, Airport Executive Manager Tom Addis said it's a great news for island residents, offering a new destination option to visit and for our tourism economy, now directly connected to Muan Airport, serving a catchment area of over 1.9 million residents in a South Korean province. Addis says the new air services increase the airport's revenue for fiscal year 2020. Well, our Christmas Eve edition of Prime Time, it will continue right after this, so please keep watching and keep streaming. We're back after this.
Get up-to-the-minute news, plus access to alerts, streaming radio, promotions, and more on your mobile device by downloading the KUAM News mobile app, available at the App Store now.
It makes myself and it makes my team members very proud to work for an organization that has been on island for many years with its focus on reliability, dependability, and commitment to the communities that they operate in.
Matson's a great corporate citizen to the community.
We all benefit from any sort of environmental commitment we make. One of the ways that we do that is with our Adahi Utano program. There's action behind it, and so action breeds commitment.
With the Kaimana Gila coming to Guam, this brings a new age and modernization to the island.
It's exciting for me because it's a brand new ship and we can carry more freight into the islands. It just shows growth for Guam and Micronesia.
Matson would be nothing without its customers, and we hope to continue to serve you for decades to come.
Half the day, I'm in the club.
Half a day, welcome to Two Lovers Point.
Half a day, I'm in the club.
The name Regalu, or gift in Chamorro, represents the generosity in the hearts of all Guamanians. More and more of our children are being removed from their homes due to child neglect, abuse, or other hardship. Let's give these kids the gift of a stable and loving home environment. Please support Igumemenahasi, which will soon open its doors to serve as an emergency foster care facility. Help us give our children a safe place to go.
Attention Guam business owners. Green Energy Solutions would like to help you save on your power bill. We supply various LED lighting, energy-efficient air conditioners, solar thermal VRF systems, and solar panels. You can count on our product warranty and quick turnaround and immediate response service. GESI has saved other local businesses over 80% off their power. Call us to see how much we can save your business. Call us today at 647-8111 or visit gesiguam.com for more information. It's a special delivery to your inbox every week with your KUAM News Roundup, program advisories, and promotions. Sign up for the weekly KUAM Digital Digest today on KUAM.com.
Welcome back, everybody. A design plan is already in the works for a brand new women's rehabilitation center, as Joan Ogancharfrix explains in this next report.
The new facility is going to be called Guma Famalaan Lighthouse Recovery Center for Women.
It's a new treatment center for women to take their lives back. That is the mission and the purpose behind the Salvation Army's plans to open this rehabilitation facility. Spearheading the program, Valerie Rages says they want to eradicate the drug use and take our island back.
Oasis Empowerment Center is the only female treatment center on Guam, and they're doing an amazing job keeping their beds filled, but it's always at max capacity. So we kind of like explored the idea of how could we become part of the solution And we applied for the grant with GURA, and by doing so, we were awarded.
GURA Executive Director Ray Tapasna tells KUAM they're hoping to break ground on the project early next year. According to Regis, there's already a design plan created. The facility will be 2 stories, with 2 detox rooms that can house up to 4 women. In addition, there will be 2 ADA rooms for those who with any physical limitations that will also have 4 beds. The remaining of the center includes 12 regular beds. Altogether, the facility will have 16 beds and a family room for visitations.
We know right now there are women out there who are actively using and don't want to leave their children behind. We may not be able to take all the children with them, but we're working on the policies and how we're going to be able to assist these ladies to get better, and that way we can help them and their children.
Getting families back together and having them do well together, that has always been the goal for Salvation Army with any of their treatment programs. Mariana's Region Coordinator, Major Tom Stambaugh.
We would ask our friends in Guam, relatives, don't give up on your loved ones because they have a problem. I know it's hard. I know that it could be difficult and even disappointing. But we see recovery working every day. We see the results of people who are...
The facility will be located in Teason, right next door to the Salvation Army's headquarters. And Regis says the center is truly meant to be a long-term strategy.
I look at it long-term. It's a long-term strategy because if we can get these wonderful moms help, chances are their children won't go into the system. And so I can see it as a benefit for the island long-term. As soon as we can get the moms help, the kids also get better at the same time. The whole family structure gets better.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonah Goncharfres.
We're now going to check in with our friends at KSPN2 News with a look at regional headlines from Saipan.
Hafa-Day Guam, here are the headlines for CNMI.
I can't express how I feel right now, helping others, you know. I get so emotional, but we want them to move in and have a merrier Christmas this year for this holiday season. That's all that we want.
It's been 14 months since Super Typhoon U2 hit, and now a family that's been living in this tent gets to move into this home right in time for Christmas. It's the voluntary agency's leading and organizing repair program, Valor, designed to provide emergency home repairs for renters, owners, and occupants whose residence got damaged by Super Typhoon U2 and did not receive federal assistance after the storm, where resources are either donated by organizations or paid for by FEMA.
We have 71 that have had repairs here on Saipan and then 15 on Tinian.
The Valor program will be on island until April, with 16 homes on Saipan and 36 homes on Tinian still waiting to be repaired.
Right now we've had 250 volunteers that have actually come from the mainland, and today we're really happy to introduce our sisters from Guam that are here to help get people back inside their homes. Now the Valor program is really here to do just emergency repairs.
One house in Cagman 2 received severe damage from Super Typhoon U2, which kept a family of 6 living in a tent.
When we first arrived, these windows were just boarded up with plywood up across the front here, and one of them in the back, so there was nothing. The back door was plywood, and then the jalousie windows were broken. The frames didn't work, so you couldn't crank them. And then also the emergency temporary had just put a flat roof on it, which was leaking. And originally this roof was a gable roof, just as you see now, so it sheds water much better. So the roof has come in. There was no electricity whatsoever in the building as well.
But volunteers from the Methodist Church in Texas and the Methodist Church in Guam, involved in the Valor program, have worked to ensure the roof and structure of the home will withstand strong winds and rain from stormy weather.
It's such a Christmas present to them, and and for us too, just to know that we're giving, and we can be so thankful for what we have in the States. I mean, running water, potable water, all of those things that you take for granted.
Coming from a medical background with nothing at all, I came in ready for this, that I have to go beyond my comfort zone, and I've learned so much. I think I'm now expert in doing hurricane ties, putting some windows, and assisting a lot of people out here building the house. So I don't regret. I want to reach out to all our brothers and sisters from Guam. You know, this is our opportunity really to help our neighboring brothers and sisters here in Saipan. And I really encourage them and really touch their heart because we too experience what they have experienced here.
And FEMA is seeking more volunteers to assist with repairs for the remainder of homes on the islands of Saipan and Tinian.
For the Valor program, we're really looking at some mitigation measures. So we're looking at hurricane straps for the roof, and we're looking at putting back the windows. We really are in need, again, of skilled labor. So if there's anybody who has any skill set with carpentry or plumbing, we're asking them to volunteer with us. Please contact local care, or you can also email us at cnmi-valor, VALOR, at fema.dhs.gov.
This is Ashley McDowell reporting for KSPN2.
For more news, visit saipantv.com. For KSPN2 News, I'm Ashley McDowell.
Back here at home, a culinary impresario from the mainland is back on island to prepare a holiday feast for the men and women aboard the USS Topeka. Joan Ogencharfis joins us again, having more on what has become a holiday tradition, going 6 years strong.
David Trevolino is the executive chef at the Tournament Players Club, a PGA Tour facility in Potomac, Maryland. He, along with his wife Linda, recently arrived on island to cook up an unforgettable Christmas and New Year's meal for the approximately 140 sailors aboard the USS Topeka, which docked at Apra Harbor on Friday following a deployment. This is a holiday tradition that started back in 2014 when his son Andrew was stationed on Guam aboard the USS Chicago and wanted his dad to cook Christmas dinner for his fellow crew members.
I took it a few steps further, and I felt like we wanted to feed the families too. So we did this dinner on the boat. Actually, at that time we did breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the boat, and then we fed the sailors and the wives and everything on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, which was great. So it's been a nice turnout, and so it's kind of how it all got started, and then it just kept going after that.
A tradition that has been ongoing for the past 6 years. People thought it would stop when his son was done serving aboard the USS Chicago.
I didn't want to stop because at the end of the day, when you see how much it means to everybody, it's kind of hard to stop something like that.
So hard, in fact, that this Christmas, he and Linda will be spending the holiday apart from their family.
So the commander of the Topeka was the XO for the USS Chicago, the very first party we did. They know that Andrew was going to be going to shore duty, so they reached out and just said, hey, if you think it would be cool if you can come and do our sub.
Finally, understanding what all these sailors go through is a big motivation for Trevolino.
These guys are out 3-4 months at a time, and they're in for a month and they're out. So, looking at the conditions are not perfect. They make it work. I don't know how they make it work, but I mean, not having fresh food after the first couple of weeks and then going to canned goods, dry goods, and frozen goods.
So when it came time to creating a menu, he wanted it to be a meal they would not forget.
We'll be feeding them filet mignon. They're going to get a roasted shrimp with a garlic pesto. They're going to get rolls. They're going to get truffle mac and cheese. We have cookies. We have brownies, fresh fruit, Caesar salad, caprese salad. And then for the party, they're all getting 22-ounce cowboy steaks, lobster, jumbo shrimp cocktail, chicken marsala, asparagus. Chef at Pacific Stars is going to give us some pastries like as he did the last 3 years, and which is great.
To cover the costs, Trevolino once again hosted a holiday party at the Players Club that included an auction of sports memorabilia, rounds of golf, and more.
We do a real inexpensive night that night, so it's an open bar and food, and we go all out with the food. We did 250 people this year. It's a big hit, and honestly, it's become one of the club favorite venues for the year, where they really look forward to donating and giving back.
Trevolino said he will continue to do this for as long as he can.
Just watching them guys eat the meal, looking up, talking, enjoying it, the satisfaction for that, for me, for Linda, is it was all worth it. There's no, we don't, people say, well, why do you want to spend time away and do this? And it's like, these guys are out protecting us every day.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonagan Charfris.
Do stay tuned because sports is coming up, plus your Christmas Eve birthday shout-outs.
Agent Alpha. What's that? An Alpha Insurance customer needs a claim settled immediately? I'm on it. Agent Alpha.
In the event of an accident, theft, or breakdown, each of our Alpha Insure agents are trained to go above and beyond.
This is my stop. There she is. Target acquired.
Agent Alpha.
Yes!
Adulting isn't so hard when you have a mobile plan that lets you live your best life now. With Docomo Pacific's Gen Z Club, pay as low as $50 a month when you bring your own phone. Get endless access to your favorite apps like Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and more. Plus endless local talk, text, and 15 gigabytes of data for everything else. Everything you need to live your best life. Join the Gen Z Club today. Some conditions apply. Docomo Pacific, better together.
This holiday season, take a deal home at the Big Finish 2019 only at Cars Plus. Finish the year with the perfect gift under your Christmas tree. Take advantage of employee pricing on new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us at carsplusguam.com.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Thanks for watching. We get the show started tonight with some footage from this year's All-Island Wrestling meet from Teason High School. Check it out. Guam Amateur Baseball Association and Guam Baseball Academy will be conducting on-field trials for players interested in participating in the 2020 Western Pacific Series Baseball Championships versus South Korea Elite 28 under baseball team. Baseball coaches interested in coaching a Guam team need to contact Bill Bennett at gba@guambaseball.com or call 483-6500. A 4-day, 4-game series will begin Thursday, February 13th. All games will be played at the Triple J Guam Baseball Academy field. Tryouts will be conducted by GBA eligible Guam athletes 20 to 28 years old interested in playing on an elite Guam competitive baseball team will need to register and attend tryouts. Close to 36 youth and senior referees took part in a year-ending workshop to take the first step in developing a new long-term strategic plan for referee development in Guam at the Guam Football Association National Training Center. Referees were split into 4 groups to create lists of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in local referee development, and later to prioritize each listed item based on importance. 5 of the top items were selected to brainstorm short-term, mid-term, or long-term strategies to continue improving the state of Guam-based officials. In 2019, over 3,300 matches were officiated by 75 referees.
Guam is truly a majestic place with its sheer natural beauty, wealth of beaches, and culturally rich landscape. Unfortunately, Guam has a real problem with unwanted invasive species. Help us in preventing their introduction and spread. The coconut rhinoceros beetle, the little fire ant, the African snail, Siam weed. These are just a few of the numerous invasives on Guam. Follow proper custom procedures when bringing plants and animals into Guam.
Help protect Guam. Tell your family and friends about invasive species.
To report invasive species, call 475-PEST.
I am an Instagram boyfriend. Colorful backgrounds, candids, stage candids. I get them all. But now that rolled chicken tacos are back at Taco Bell...
Oh, babe, look!
My hands are tied.
Sunset heart hands! Babe, sunset heart hands! Sunset heart hands!
Let's just enjoy this moment.
Take the picture!
So easy to dip, so hard to put down. Rolled chicken tacos are back with your choice of dips, only at Taco Bell.
This holiday season, take a deal home at the Big Finish 2019, only at Cars Plus. Finish the year with the perfect gift under your Christmas tree. Take advantage of employee pricing on new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us at carsplusguam.com.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Green Energy Solutions, Inc. would like to congratulate GU Self-Storage along with Calvo Enterprises in doing their part by going green with a monthly power reduction by over 80%. Power consumption before installation was 39,700 kilowatt hours. After installation ended in 6,221 kilowatt hours, which resulted in savings over $10,000 a month. GESI also offers LED lights, solar thermal VRF air conditioning, and solar photovoltaics. Visit our website and let us help you save.
Well, all of us are going to be opening presents tomorrow morning, but there are some very special Guamanians who get a little bit of a jump start. These are tonight's birthday shoutouts. We are sending some Christmas Eve love out all over the world, so happy birthday to Atticus Dane Gabriel Espano. It is Atticus Dane's first birthday, and all of his friends and family all over the world are sending him the very best. Also, happy birthday to Anthony Paul Mendiola Sr., to the father of our kids, Tonko. May you have a blessed birthday today and always. Love your adoring family. Also, happy birthday number 20 to John Jesus, coming from his Barragata family, and that's the entire village of Barragata, one of the biggest and most well-respected villages on the island. So, Viva Barragata. And also, happy birthday number 23 to Brian Santiago, coming from his family, and that includes all of us at KUAM and Cold Stone Creamery and all of Guam. Now, if you want to be part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, as always, any day of the year, just go to KUAM.com, click on birthdays, and you are in. That is going to do it for the show. Please have a safe and blessed Christmas. We'll see you tomorrow.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Green Energy Solutions, Inc. Visit GESIGuam.com or call 647-8111 for more details on how we can help your business save money.